Hello and welcome to a very special unboxing. There's been plenty of new releases that I've wanted to cover and do unboxings and reviews of, and they have taken precedent. But this is a bit of a turning point for the channel, I guess. Purchasing this, many models, this number of larger models that I've always wanted to cover. Now, you may be aware that I do have a sort of growing Imperial Knight force, Knight army, and I've never had a Cerastus Knight. So what I've gone and done is I've gone and purchased the Cerastus Knight wing, the super heavy detachment off of Forge World. One of the reasons is because I was planning on getting all three of these Cerastus Knights, and the second reason is if you get them as the detachment in the bundle or the collection, you're actually going to save yourself £92 from purchasing them individually. Individually, each one of these knights costs £194. So for three of them, that'd be £582. So it's a nice saving of 92, which can go towards almost half of a knight Atropos, which is a knight I'm definitely going to pick up in the not too distant future. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing of this £490 box. Let's unwrap this and see what we've got ourselves into. This will be the unboxing of one of the knights. It will be of the Cerastus Knight Lancer, which is the oldest of these releases, with the newest being the Atropos. I just hope that they've got all the parts in here. So here we have the first one. This is the Cerastus Knight Castigator. We've got the Cerastus Knight Acheron. And then, last but not least, the Cerastus Knight Lancer. You wouldn't think each one of these would set you back almost £200 just in these small, medium-sized boxes. Personally, I think that they should come in some really decent boxes, maybe, you know, akin to the Titan Legions, but made specifically for Imperial Knights or something, but with a nice Imperial Knight bit of artwork. Now you can look at these models as costing you £194. But this whole detachment, the tax office are asking for £81 of the 490, and of course that's on top of your 20% that you've already been taxed. So it's a good couple of £100 in tax at the end of the day. So this box, like all the Forge World kits, they all say made in UK. Now, a bit of a struggle. I think what they do nowadays is they just seal them, so we'll get rid of these. And just pops open like so. There's your bubble wrap, and then you have 1, 2, 3 bags, a knight base, you get the building resin model kits. I've never seen a BMC anymore. I guess they're just doing stamps now. This is very useful because, of course, it gives you instructions, you know, what tools you need, and preparation, checking and cleaning. So you need to clean each part with warm water and degreasing agent, such as dishwashing liquid and an old toothbrush. There are videos on this channel whereby I go through, you know, working with resin anyway, so I definitely just try and check those out. Then you get the instruction guide. Welcome to 2002. Is there a date? Oh, it says 2014, so it's a 6-year-old instruction guide. It's not CAD at all. It is literally black and white. you know, 3 pages. This is what you get in your Warhound Titan. You pay £430 for a Warhound Titan. This is the instruction guide you get. You don't get any CAD instructions that you'd get in a Warlord or a Nemesis or anything like that. You pretty much get black and white photos of certain parts of the construction process. You don't actually get 6 sides, you just get 5 sides. And one of the sides is just all the parts. So it's always useful to have this to the side and take all of these parts out and make sure you've got all of them. They've already been checked, but if you have a piece missing, it's worth emailing Forge World. I'd suggest emailing quicker, and include like your name, your address, picture of this, picture of the part, say picture of the part that's missing, that's probably impossible, but maybe a picture of one of these that's missing, and Forge World are really, really good. They normally send you it back. I haven't had too many issues, but when I have, they've resolved them really quickly, and so they should. But anyway, so you get the 3 bags, and that's it. So with this video, we'll go through the parts, hopefully not missing any. So wants to get out. Now these are very slimy. I mean, look at the size of that. It's huge. I know this is a little knife, but it is a huge shield. Really like the size of that. Looks pretty decent. It will need a bit of cleaning up. Ooh. So yeah, that is the big shield for the Lancer. This is the knightly banner that just hangs between its legs. This is one of the shoulders, lots of detail there, lots of 3D detailing. Don't know if you can see that, maybe I should zoom in really. Will it pick it up? Yeah. So as you can see, lots of 3D detailing. Just adds more depth than your plastic kits. This, which is the neck area, again, lots of detailing in those cables and pipes. And the vent things right at the back there. Oh, and then you've got a command console, so fully detailed interior. Again, you don't get this in the plastic kits. Well, you may well get that in the Preceptor box set. And then the power generator and the cooling vents, or the heat sinks, whatever you want to call them. Lots of detail in there on the back, and all the rivets. Lovely piece. And then you've got some hips and thighs. I think they are. The armour plate is already on. Love the rivets. That is slippage, so that's going to be, yeah, difficult to get off. But luckily, it's not any. There isn't any on the front. But look at that. Look at the rivets in there. Amazing. Piston is already in place. And this one is just very similar. Probably a mirror image. Yeah. The other shoulder mount. And then the top carapace. I like the vents, they need a bit of cleaning up though. And then in there, you've got some more detailing. Like a little canister type thing going on. Okay, on to bag 2. So it looks like you get some feet with in the form. So it looks like you get some toes. Nice amount of detail on them. It's going to be very posable, this kit. Think of an Imperial Knight, but in the same kind of posability as the Forge World Contemptor Dreadnoughts. You get some pistons and supports. I think they're for the weapons, for the arms. You get a load of icons. So you've got a Horus icon. Eye of Horus, you've got an Aquila, you've got a Adeptus Mechanicus, and then you've just got a free blade type 1. Not sure what I'm going to go for. I think I might go for the Aquila. These are familiar. Sort of resin versions of the actual foot mounts that go between the feet and the lower leg. The ankles, really. You've got an armour piece here. A couple of those. And yep, you've got some more joints. Got a couple of these, which are more of the legs, I think. They've got pistons built in. Nice amount of detail on there. Got a couple of those. You've got some more pistons and cabling. You've got some more pistons and cabling. You've got even more ankle joints. What does that one say? Ankle, they're both for ankles. And then that says hips. Some more pistons for the hips. And some more toes. And then these look like venting that will go somewhere. And these are the fingers for the fist, I'm guessing, that holds the shield in place. And then you've got this this lovely piece, this penetrating tip. It's just the tip. Lovely 3D detailing on that piece. And then finally, I'll give you some head. And finally, they've given me some head in the form of a lancer head. A fair amount of detailing, lovely, lovely head. Now, one of the other reasons I got the lancer is because I do actually have a Cerastus Night Lancer pilot. Does anyone want to see the Imperial Knight base detailing? Look, shall we have a little look at that? Oh, look at that. Amazing. The texture, the curves. I'm just fooling around. This is the final bag right here. This is probably the point in which I lose parts. So we'll take these out and we'll have a look at them. Wow, where do we start, right? Okay, well, we'll go from right to left. So you get a couple of armour pieces here. Probably best if I zoom in this bit. So, yep, you've got a fair bit of detail in there. So that's the shin armour, I'd like to think. I'm going to be spraying them and painting them separately, probably. You've got the shoulder pauldrons, I'd like to call them. Quite thin, doesn't cover a larger surface. Doesn't cover quite the same surface area as the Questoris size knights. You've got another banner. I guess this one is the one that goes between its legs, and the other one just goes on its lance, I think. You've got this. You've got this piece here, which is the entirety of the hips, which is the kind of torso and hips, I want to say, start of the hips. Very thin. This is not a thick knight by any means. It's a thin one. You got another armour plate, whatever this is. I think this is part of the tip for the lance. You've got these really cool pieces. So the nicer shield part, and then the front hatch, and then the top hatch for the pilot to open. Looks the same as the plastic version, that one. Then you got this, which is this cool like void shield type thing. Lots of detail in there, and it's ribbed on the sides. And yeah, that just emits that energy field for the shield. You got these, which I have no idea for. I guess they're kind of pistons will go in there. Maybe there's something to do with the arms and the shoulders. Again, I have no idea what these are for. You've got the shoulder mountings. And then I think these pieces are for the lance itself. I'd like to say that that goes in there, maybe, or even that way. Goes in one of the ways, I'm not quite sure, but we'll find out. Oh, you've got the throne. I would love to use this. I'm not sure whether I'll use it for this knight. It's beautifully detailed. I think I have to use it because of this back part anyway. And then you've got a load more ankle. And then you've got a load more ankle pieces and these piston things and these joints. I think they're for the arms. And a couple more pieces for the lance. And then finally you've got a fist. The hand where the shield will affix to. And there you go, that is my entire unboxing and first look at all the pieces that you receive in a Forge World Cerastus Knight Lancer kit. These things are big, that's why they're almost £200. They're almost the height of a Warhammer Titan, and they do an incredible amount of damage on the battlefield. Typically they all have some kind of melee weapon or close combat weapon. Even the Atropos, which is equipped with the Atropos las cutter, uses that in melee. They're very fast knights too, and they would butcher your normal kind of infantry, Space Marines, whoever on the battlefield, unless they come up against similarly sized units, or an absolute barrage of high strength, high AP, high damage weapons. Like other knights, or like other knights, for instance. Anyway, what do you guys think of the Cerastus Knight Lancer? It's been a long time coming, but I'm finally pleased it came, and I can't wait to take a bath with it, and I can't wait to light some candles and take a warm soapy bath with it. And give you a full review once I've built it. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.